What if I told you every thought you think is a spell you're casting into the universe? And depending on what you focus on, you're either blessing your life or accidentally cursing it. Most people are living under unconscious spells without even realizing it. Today, I'm handing you the keys to break free. Welcome to Vortex Tribe, where we journey into the heart of consciousness, energy, and universal truths. Now, the Hermetic teachings include 7 universal laws that govern reality. But today, we're focusing on just 4: mentalism, vibration, correspondence, and cause and effect. Why? Because if this is your first introduction to Hermeticism, these 4 give you the most immediate power to transform your life through the way you think. When you truly understand them, you realize your mind is the original magic wand. Part 1. Mentalism. Your mind is the first cause. The universe itself is a thought. Before anything exists physically, it exists mentally. Think about it. Every invention, every piece of art, every relationship, every life you see was first an idea, a thought, a dream. Nothing appears in your reality unless it is first imagined, either consciously or unconsciously. You are doing this too, right now. Every thought you entertain becomes a blueprint you hand over to the universe, positive or negative, empowered or fearful. Your thoughts are the seeds, and just like planting a seed into the earth, whatever you plant will grow, especially when it's fueled by your focus and emotion. Your mind isn't a passive receiver, it's an active creator. Every day, every moment, you are thinking spells into existence. The question is, are you casting spells of freedom, love, and abundance, or spells of fear, limitation, and lack? Your current life is not a punishment. It's a perfect reflection of the spells you've cast most often, through thought, feeling, and belief. This is not to shame you, it's to empower you. Because the principle of mentalism tells us, if you created this reality with unconscious thoughts, imagine the magic you can create with conscious ones. You are the first cause. You are the original architect. You are the magician, writing the story of your life. Part 2. Vibration. Your thoughts have frequency. This principle teaches us something mind-blowing. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Nothing rests. Even the things that look solid, like your phone, your body, the chair you're sitting on, at a microscopic level, they are vibrating fields of energy, constantly moving, constantly flowing. And here's the part most people miss. Your thoughts are vibrations too. Every thought you think sends out a wave, a frequency, an energetic signature. Positive thoughts like, I am powerful, or I am loved, send out high, expansive frequencies. They feel lighter, freer, more magnetic. And guess what? They attract high-frequency people, events, and opportunities. But fear-based thoughts, thoughts like I'll never make it, or nothing good ever happens to me, those send out slow, heavy, dense frequencies. And energy matches energy. This isn't wishful thinking. This is universal law. Your dominant emotional states, the ones you nurture daily, are like radio stations you're tuning into. If you constantly think fearful, self-doubting thoughts, you are tuning your vibration to a frequency where fear and failure live. And that becomes your everyday experience. But if you intentionally nurture empowering, loving, abundant thoughts, you shift your vibration to a completely different station, where miracles live, where synchronicities happen, where dreams unfold. You're not trying to attract anything. You're simply tuning yourself into the field where those things already exist. It's not about thinking positive for 5 minutes and hoping for magic. It's about living at the frequency of the life you want to create. Because the universe isn't responding to what you want. It's responding to what you are. You don't manifest what you say. You manifest what you vibrate. Thoughts are the tuning fork of your reality. And you, my friend, hold the power to tune yourself into an entirely new world. Part 3. Correspondence. As within, so without. This principle teaches us something that will completely change the way you see your life. As within, so without. As above, so below. As the mind, so the body. As the soul, so the universe. This isn't just poetry, this is law. The outer world you experience is a mirror of your inner world. If your inner world is filled with fear, scarcity, self-doubt, you'll find yourself living in situations that reflect exactly that. Toxic relationships, financial struggles, chronic stress, chaos. Not because the universe is cruel, not because you're broken, but because life, by law, must mirror your dominant internal state. Reality isn't happening to you. It's happening through you. You are the projector, the lens, the source. Imagine walking around with red-tinted glasses without realizing it. You'd swear the entire world is tinted red. You could blame the trees, the sky, the buildings, but in truth, it's the lens you're looking through. Your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are those lenses. If you want to change what you see outside, you don't grab a paintbrush and start painting the sky a new color. You take off the distorted glasses. You shift what's within. The universe will always reflect you. Not your words, not your wishes, but your truest internal vibration. When you cultivate peace within, you start noticing peaceful situations. When you hold gratitude inside, you begin receiving more to be grateful for. You can wrestle with the outside world all you want. Fight circumstances, blame people, change jobs, change cities. But until you shift within, you'll find yourself recreating the same old patterns. Your freedom, your expansion, begins when you stop trying to rearrange the mirror and start rearranging what you're projecting into it. As within, so without. Change your inner world, and the outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself around you. Part 4. Cause and effect. You are the initiator. This principle reveals nothing happens by accident. Every effect has a cause. Every cause produces an effect. Most people live as if life is just happening to them, as if they're helpless victims of random events, bad luck, or outside forces. But the wisdom of Hermeticism and the wisdom of science says otherwise. Your dominant thoughts, beliefs, emotions, actions are causes. The events, opportunities, obstacles, and people you encounter are effects. Think of your mind like a farmer, sowing seeds into a vast, fertile field. If you plant seeds of fear, self-doubt, and negativity, you harvest a life full of scarcity, struggle, and pain. If you plant seeds of confidence, gratitude, and joy, you harvest a life full of abundance, love, and synchronicity. It's not magic, it's law. Your reticular activating system, the filter inside your brain, is constantly scanning millions of pieces of information every second. And guess what it's looking for? Proof of whatever you believe most strongly. Think life is unfair. You'll notice every unfair thing. Think opportunities are everywhere. You'll spot chances no one else even sees. Think you're unworthy of love. You'll miss every person who tries to love you and fixate on the ones who confirm your fears. Your mind is a cause machine. Your reality is the mirror of its effects. The question is, are you unconsciously creating effects you don't want? Or are you consciously choosing the causes you plant? Because when you understand cause and effect deeply, you realize something incredibly freeing. You don't have to chase the effects anymore. You only need to master the cause. You don't have to hustle, force, or beg the universe to change your life. You simply shift the origin point, your inner beliefs, your focused thoughts, your emotional vibration, your actions, and life itself begins to rearrange around the new seeds you've planted. Every thought, every choice, every belief you nurture ripples outward like a stone thrown into a still lake. You are not powerless. You are powerful beyond measure. And the ripple effects of your inner world and actions are shaping everything you experience. Conclusion: every thought you think, every spell you cast within yourself is sculpting the architecture of your destiny. You are not broken. You are not powerless. You are simply never taught how powerful you truly are. Now you know. Now you remember. The universe isn't outside of you. It's flowing through you. It's responding to your every thought, belief, and vibration. So choose wisely. Think consciously. Create boldly. The world you dream of is already dreaming of you. Drop a "I'm ready" in the comments if you're claiming your power today. Subscribe for more educational content that helps to raise our collective consciousness. Until next time.